Hey guys, this is Rohasi. Recently I bought an abandoned house in Japan, in Gifu Prefecture. So this is that house. So I'm gonna start recording video about renovation on this house with my friend Thomas.
My name's Thomas. I'm kind of a construction consultant. So we're gonna do some work together. I'm gonna help some planning and just some concepts and designs. As a Canadian coming from a very rural kind of area, I've stayed in a lot of log cabins and stayed in resorts on ski hills and that kind of place. And I kind of have a good sense of what North Americans and Europeans like when they're staying in a hotel or in a luxurious place. And I think we can do a lot to this place to make it luxurious and make it a high-end kind of environment where people don't mind spending a bunch of money.
Okay, so let's get into the house and let's have room tour.
Okay, so here we are in the main entrance next to the Genkan, the shoe space. This main room is fantastic. I love it looks like cedar. I'm not quite sure, maybe cedar, but the wood is in really good shape. However, I think it would be a lot better if we opened it up and just smashed a hole right through this place. This is called a nagaya, and nagaya means long. So we want to take advantage of that long open space and make it bright and cheery. So if we come through here, it's an old kitchen. Yeah, we need to put a lot of work into this place. So let's walk through here. This is the traditional walk-through space. All the woodwork is really nice. I think a lot of the woodwork we can just sand down, make it look beautiful, and keep a lot of the traditional Japanese feel. Its ceiling looks fantastic as well. But of course, when the walls come down, we'll probably have to put in a new ceiling and make it unified. Now let's come over here. If you look down this hallway, imagine this whole wall comes out. It's going to be one big, beautiful space. Yes, and the traditional Japanese bathroom with your vintage 1970s blue tile. And if you have a look over here, this is really interesting. A completely wooden tub, complete with cracks and openings for water to flow through. So with any complete renovation in America, bathroom and kitchen are 100% the most important things to work on. And the thing that we consider most important and most comfortable when living in a place. So this bathroom needs a lot of work and a lot of love and attention and a lot of care. I think with the right material, it'll look amazing and feel great. Maybe some rock or some really nice tile, something like that. So in this house in particular, we want a beautiful kitchen and a beautiful bathroom. And that's what we're gonna go for with this open space over here.
Let me to introduce you another entrance. Well, this entrance is completely covered with plants like this. So we have to treat this garden nicely. Actually, there's rocks along the route to the entrance. So it's well designed, I think, but we need to pay efforts to manage this garden.
Fantastic view though.
Yeah, it's nice view. Actually, here it's a remote area, so here it's surrounded by mountains. Very calm place indeed. Actually, Nakatsugawa is located at middle center of Japan, and this place gonna have mag-lift station.
So will there be a mag-lift station here in Nakatsugawa?
Yes, less than 10 years, I think. Yeah, it's pretty close to the Tokyo because bug lift gonna take only 40 minutes from here to Tokyo.
That's fantastic.
This house also has another building, and that's also usable for tourists. So let's go to that house. Well, as you can see, this house is also surrounded by so many ordinary plants. So at first we need to maintain this place cleaner. We have to do garden job at first.
Some landscaping.
Yeah, but it's gonna be very look beautiful.
Yeah, trim it up.
Yeah, trimmed up.
Yeah.
So entrance is just here.
Come to the jungle.
So this house is just a normal or traditional Japanese house look. So this one is good for small family who want to sleep in a Japanese old house.
So this is like the guest house, right?
Yeah, guest house for just one family or well, probably 2 persons or 5 persons, I guess.
So if that's the main house, is this house part of like the traditional building style in Japan?
Yeah, indeed.
So it's like generational house, like maybe children or grandchildren or someone living in this house and grandparents over there, or how would that work?
Oh, well, probably this house used to be a grandparents' house, I guess.
Would live over there.
It's for more crowded family.
Right, right. So the older generation would live in the smaller house.
Yeah, actually, this interior is more suitable for older Japanese people, as there's a nice llama over there. It's well designed, and these 2 main rooms are all made of tatami floor. So obviously, this house is designed for older people. So the people who gonna stay this house gonna experience similar experience as Japanese old people used to live.
Yeah, it's the authentic traditional experience
Yeah,
here.
and well, this shoji is also
It's so
a
nice.
traditional design of Japan. This corridor also has Japanese shoji here. So if the sunlight gonna come here, it's gonna be a very soft and beautiful look.
It has a very cozy, meditative
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Yeah, actually this house is located at a remote area, so we can't hear the road noise from the cars. So I guess here is good to chill out or do meditation if you want.
Or just read a book after a long hike in the mountains around here.
Yeah, indeed. We can experience the similar experience as Japanese samurai who used to walk on Samurai Road along with this house. Alright, so this place is also a Japanese traditional design. This place is called Tokonoma, and we usually put scroll or statue or something fancy as a interior design.
It would be cool to put like a samurai sword, katana, something.
Yeah.
If you're super wealthy, you can have a samurai armor set sitting there.
About one. How much is that? I don't know.
I think 10 million yen.
USD?
$100,000.
Wow, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's too expensive, and it's more expensive than this
In the house.
And I like these designs.
Is there a name for the art design or the...
I'm not familiar with the name of the art design. I just know this kind of the door is called Fusuma.
Fusuma.
Yeah, but here's pretty Japanese-like room, so pretty
abundant.
comfortable for me.
So shall we have a look at the bathroom and...
Yeah, bathroom is this way. Well, bathroom is look like this, but probably we need to renovate the whole of this bathtub.
Need to make something more comfortable.
Yeah, I still don't know how can I renovate this bathroom, but this place is gonna be more modern or practical.
And that beautiful green sink.
Probably we need to replace this sink with newer and more practical as well. Yeah, these kind of the tiny rooms such as bathroom and toilet rooms needs to be more modernized because
Yeah.
these are too old
Yeah.
and not practical. Well, as for the toilet, probably we're gonna install the Japanese shower toilet. The Japanese shower toilet is good or not, it's controversial topic, but anyway, we need to provide choices. So
Yeah, I think it's a great way to offer the authentic Japanese experience.
yeah,
Having the Japanese toilet. Washlet, you called it?
yeah, washlet is trademark, and Japanese people usually call it as washlet.
Washlet.
Yeah, and here's the kitchen. Yeah, this one is also pretty old. So
Here's the authentic Japanese kitchen experience.
yeah, this is
This looks like 1950s, It looks really old.
1950s, 1960s or 70s,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. This kitchen is massive compared to what you find in a regular apartment.
Yeah.
So typically the Japanese kitchen is half this size, at least in length. There's just not a lot of space to do any cutting or cooking.
But probably, we're gonna reinstall new equipment here.
Yeah, we'll need to put in a new kitchen countertop, maybe.
Maybe. The face of this drawer is look pretty old,
Yeah.
and we can't see this design in current apartment anymore.
I would recommend replacing the floor here.
Yeah.
This green linoleum is slightly out of date.
Yeah.
And
also,
passing food to your
this one
your
is
wife.
interesting. I don't say this design is Japanese authentic design.
No.
Yeah, I've seen this design. It was my first time.
It's like there's a restaurant here, serving guests.
Yeah, restaurant style. This house gonna take shorter time to renovate, so this house gonna be on Airbnb sooner than the another building. So
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time watching the process from start to finish.
Yeah, let's make this house comfortable
Yeah.
to make the stay better in this area.